Hi friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. So finally we have reached the last part of our discussion on the quadrangle. You know why I have been giving a lot of emphasis and significance on this quadrangle? Because let's understand this thing via perspective of, let's say, astrology. You know, whenever it comes to looking at someone's chart and judging it, every astrologer has its own style. Like the way different astrologers look at someone's astrological chart on different parameters and judge it on different parameters. Some astrologers look at the first house, which tells about your health. Some astrologer looks at the 10th house, which will give you information about someone's career prospect, and someone will tend to look at someone's second and 11th house, which will give you an information about someone's financial prospects. But I personally give a lot of significance to the 5th house. Now comes the question, what does 5th house represent? 5th house, along with your education, along with your children, along with your art and entertainment, and along with your romance, love affairs and spiritual knowledge, it indicates the most important thing, which many astrologers kind of forget to look at. 5th house tells about your capacity to be happy. No matter because this remains to be the case with majority of the people, that no matter how favorable circumstances are around them, or how good and blessed they are in terms of very fortunate relationship which they have got in their life, but still these people lack the contentment because they do not have the capacity to be happy. So that is the only reason. Same when it comes to the palm, this quadrangle, your heart line, tells about all those perspectives as well. Your capacity to be happy, your innermost feelings. The quadrangle tells you about with how much ease or difficulty you express yourself, whether you are not going too impractically sentimental, or you are not becoming too rigid and too logical and too analytical, like rationalizing every situation and every aspect of your life. So there has to be a balance of your thought, your emotions, with a tinge and tinge of reality into it. So this is what all the quadrangle tells us. So we have already discussed that what all remain to be the parameters on which this quadrangle gets judged. This quadrangle gets judged on the basis of 3 parameters. First is the length of the heart line and the headline. Second is the distance between the line, and third is the position of the quadrangle, whether it is high set on the palm or whether it is low set on the palm. So we have discussed all of that in the past video. Now we will discuss some other variations of this quadrangle, which is, let's say for example, you will find the lines to be curved. So like the way ideally this formation has been made on the board, that the heart line is curved and the headline is also curved. So like the way I have been telling you people that in palmistry, the straight line tells about unbending, inflexible kind of nature, and the curved line tells about flexible nature. So these people would remain to be very receptive towards inviting new relationship into their life, inviting new philosophies in their life. This is what will get indicated by a curved heart line. Even the curved headline is going to indicate the same thing, that the person would remain to be very receptive and open towards other people's idea, other people's opinion. He will understand people on a deeper level. So this is what we can kind of infer with a curved state of heart and headline. Next formation is, whenever you will find this kind of formation, when you will find heart line and headline to be straight, marked on the palm. So this kind of combination can be seen as good from the perspective of material prospect. These people would remain to be very fortunate in the matters of attaining wealth. But when it comes to in the matters of heart, in the matters of contentment and inviting good harmonious relationship into their life, these people would not remain to be very lucky in their aspect of life, because of being too much of inflexibility and too way forwardness in their approach towards life. So just because generally what happen is, let's say for example, if in your hand, in your palm, even if one line is let's say for example, if one line is straight, so that the straightness and rigidity of this line might get diminished by the curviness of another line. So something like this, that in your emotions are being very intense, but you have that flexibility in your thinking process, that which is helping you out from that kind of breakdown kind of situation. But in this kind of case, although we have already one kind of inflexibility as indicated by one line, and which is being aggravated and intensified by the same kind of pattern of parallel other line as well. So this just indicate this kind of formation could be seen as good for the material prospect, but when it comes to spiritual harmony, these people are like very kind of restricted and narrowed. They are very straightforward. They are not open and receptive as somewhat with a curved formation of heart and headline. So this is the straight kind of lines. Next in the formation is, let's say for example, you'll find the heart line to be curved. So something like this. So in this image you can see that the heart line is curved and the headline is straight. So what does this indicate? You know, this indicate that the person is sensitive, person is emotional towards the need of the others. He has this ability to, you know, believe in his intuition, emotions, thinking. He has a capacity to, you know, kind of connect with others on an emotional level. But just because of this headline, he is, you know, this person remain on the verge of sometimes acting out of, you know, straightforwardness and, you know, acting abruptly and rashly. So this is how this kind of formation can be looked at as the person has the potential to feel for others, but his straightforwardness is coming in the way. Next is, let's say for example, you will find the heart line to be straight and the headline to be curved. So you know, this indicates that this person with this kind of formation might remain to be very generous, might remain to be very kind of very charitable in his approach towards life, that you know, he might be taking part in all the charitable, in all the humanitarian aspect, but when it comes to, you know, all the matters of the emotions and feelings, wheresoever, or the charitable deeds, wheresoever his personal life is involved, so this person might become, you know, might act out of, you know, selfishness, or might act of his own personal, you know, how he is getting benefited out of that situation, or whether it is not getting affected because of his charitability. So like the way you have seen many of the people, that they have the capacity to spend, you know, a lot of, you know, a huge fortune in helping others, in the charity, but when it comes to, you know, sharing even a single morsel or even a single chapati from their own plate of meal, they remain very rigid and very you know, kind of very inflexible in all those aspects. You know, sharing their own wardrobe, clothes from their wardrobe, sharing a morsel or, you know, meals from their own plate or their platter, so they remain very inflexible in that. So that might remain to be a case with these kind of people. Next is, for example, whenever you will find the quadrangle to be empty. So this is one formation, the heart line. This is our headline. So there might be all those cases where you will not find any kind of markings inside the quadrangle. And if you remember at the time when we have started our discussion on the quadrangle, that I have told you people that there are some signs which, if found on the quadrangle, tends to be, you know, tend to make person very fortunate, very lucky, which we are going to just discuss in next topic. So that is the only reason why quadrangle has been even ascribed the title of landing strip of angels. So whensoever you will find this kind of, you know, quadrangle formation to be empty, this would just tell about that the person is too much bogged down by the, you know, daily survival or daily practical concerns of, you know, working hard for his survival. He has to pay his bills, he has to pick his children, he has to take his wife to, you know, after office to some place, or just like that, all the daily material and mundane kind of duties. The person remains bogged down with that only. He doesn't have the, you know, ability and potential to think on a higher spiritual and humanitarian levels, like the way that, you know, all those people who are engaged in spirituality, they have this mindset of, you know, their existence in this world. You know, like the way whenever we talk about spirituality, so what is spirituality? So it doesn't mean that someone who is spiritual will be seen as someone who does yoga or who is a vegan. You know, when it comes to spirituality, it's a state of, you know, your psychological thought process. It's just like that all those people who are spiritual, they have this blend, they have this sync of their conscious behavior in the world, their thinking process, and their, you know, their universal conscious in the form of intuitiveness. So what their intuition says, what they think, and what they behave in the world, all these three aspects would remain to be in sync. You will not find this kind of confusion and, you know, kind of distortedness in their thinking, in their behavior, in their intuition. So this is the kind of area where a spiritual person excels, and this is the area where a person with an empty quadrangle would lack. He might not have the capacity to, walk towards the higher answers, that what is his place in this universe, why he is born. So all those kind of deep spiritual quests, the person would not be take much interest towards. So he just remain to be too much involved in the practical concerns of getting a job, getting a promotion, buying a car, buying a bigger home. So he'll just remain bogged down in all those situations only. Next is, let's say for example, you'll find too many lines inside the quadrangle. So something like this. So there are like too many lines on the quadrangle. So like the way I always say, crisscrossing lines just indicate confusion. So there remain to be the case that the person would remain to be, of very doubting nature in terms of his own feelings, in terms of his own thinking process. So he'll just always have this kind of doubtful nature, which is going to attract, conflicting kind of situations into this person's life. So this is with too many crisscrossing lines inside the quadrangle. Now comes the main part, which is the wisdom markings inside the quadrangle. So let's say for example, any point of time, this is our quadrangle, and you have spotted you have spotted a cross. So first thing is, it has got three signification. First is, any point of time you will find this kind of cross to be touching the heart line. So what has been written in our ancient palmistry scriptures, Hindu palmistry books, the Has Samudik Shastra, that this indicate the strong influence of opposite sex. That's the one thing. Second is, let's say for example, you have spotted this kind of cross which is touching the fate line. So this just makes these people very lucky. These people would remain to be very fortunate and very, very lucky in all aspect of their life. So this cross touching the fate line tells about someone who is lucky, as someone who is very religious as well. Next is the most important, which I was initially thinking about making a separate video on that, which is the mystic cross. So any point of time you will find the cross inside the quadrangle under the middle finger. So as you can see, this is the middle finger, and inside the quadrangle you will find this kind of independent cross, not touching any other line. This is known as the mystic cross. This is a sign which is generally found in the hands of psychics, mystics, tantrics, yogis, all those people who are very mystical in nature. So that might be a case that the person is born with this kind of mystical nature, or that might be a case that the person has gone through some religious transformation, some kind of epiphany, some kind of awakening which has awakened, and because of that this sign has appeared in this person's palm. So a independent cross sign in the quadrangle under the middle finger is a chief sign of someone having potential to progress in any of the mystical field, in the mystical realms. So it indicates potential to progress as well as interest in mysticism. Next is, any point of time you will find the star pattern. So star needs to be looked at from all the perspective. So let's say for example, this is a star, this is a star, this is a star, this is a star. So the first condition of the star is that, like the way I always say, star has got two meanings to it. It indicates illumination, it also indicates explosion. So the first condition is that the star needs to be have a very well formed center and equally length of the arms. That's a first eligibility. Second is, let's say for example, you have found the star inside the quadrangle under the index finger. This would just indicate too much of the pride and the eligibility to get to the position of power. That's one thing. If you have found this same star under the middle finger, this would just tell about worldly success. Third, you have found this kind of star under the ring finger inside the quadrangle. This would just indicate potential to get high fame. And if you have found this star in the quadrangle under the little finger, this would just indicate potential to do good in all the scientific pursuit as well as in the research. Next is the symbol of square. Square, if found on the quadrangle, just tell about that the person has got very quick ability to do a very quick grasp of things. Person is intelligent, as well as it also tells about very empathizing nature. Next is you have found a triangle. Triangle, the archetype meaning assigned to the triangle is mental intelligence. So if you have spotted this sign inside the quadrangle, this would just tell about that the person would remain to be blessed with strong intelligence, good mental acumen, and the person can also do good in research. Next is symbol of circle. You know, this symbol is very important. So symbol of circle. So what has been found true by many palmists, and what also has been written in our Samudik Shastra, that any point of time he has spotted this circle inside the quadrangle. This would just indicate that this is a kind of sure sign of some impending eye related problem. So any point of time you have found this kind of circle pattern inside the quadrangle, you have to remain very concerned about the condition of your eyes, and the possibility would increase if the same symbol is found inside the quadrangle under the ring finger. Then this would just heighten the possibility of some eye related trouble. Next is, and the last is, the formation of grill. Grill just indicates confusion, and if found on the quadrangle, inside the quadrangle, this could also indicate madness. So because the symbol of grill just indicates yes, 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 no, no, no. Too much of the confusion is seen from the symbol of grill. So this is all what I have to say on this culminating video on the quadrangle. I hope you guys found this video informational, and I hope you people have also doing research practically in people's palm. Please remain free to ask any doubts in my comment section if you are facing any kind of confusion and doubts in your research, in your practical application in different people's hand. So for further more updates and notification on palmistry, please subscribe my channel and like my Facebook page. Thanks.